Canelo versus Crawford. It's finally here. Let me get my pick in before I go to this fight party. Kevin's Corner. Let's get it. What's up, my people? Big Kev coming to you live from the Kevin's Corner studio in beautiful, hot Phoenix, Arizona, but it's starting to cool off now. We got through the worst of it. September 13th, 2025, live on Netflix for free $99. If you got Netflix, you in. If you don't got Netflix, get to somebody's house who has Netflix, since we can't share passwords anymore. But Canelo Crawford. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford, live from the Raiders Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Allegiant Stadium. It's going down tonight. And I had to get my prediction in before I go to this fight party. I'm going Crawford. Why are you going with Crawford, Kev? Is it because he's black? Stop it. So on a sidebar to the sidebar. If you are cheering for somebody just because of their race, that is totally fine. I have no problem with that. It is Mexican Independence Day, so it's going to be a lot of Mexicans in the crowd cheering for Canelo. Viva Mexico. All fine. I have a problem with it when racial slurs start getting slung around all around town. So if you want to cheer for Mexico, cheer for Mexico. If you want to cheer for the good old US of A, cheer for the good old US of A. And if you want to cheer for Terrence Bud Crawford because you're black and he's black and you want to see the black man succeed, no problem. Just don't need to hear any N-words or racial slurs about Mexican people. Let's just enjoy the fight, people. If you want to bet, bet. If you don't want to bet, don't bet. Well, let's just keep it peaceful. Now, had to get that out the way. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't cheer for somebody just because they look like you. Don't let that happen either. But anyway, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me 3 seconds. Turn that extra air off in the background. All right. I'm going Crawford. If this fight was 3, maybe 4 years ago, I'll be like, yeah, Canelo's too much. But I think Canelo is a little longer in the tooth, even though he's younger than Crawford. But in boxing years, in the wars that they've had in the ring, Canelo's been through a lot more. And the only thing I see Canelo having over Crawford is power. All the other boxes you need to check in a boxing match like this, Crawford checks him. He has the better footwork. He has a longer reach. He's a switch hitter. Canelo has fits against southpaws. He does better against people in the orthodox stance than against people in the southpaw position. Terrence Bud Crawford had an 11 win streak by knockout until he moved up to 154 to fight Madrimov. Madrimov changed up his whole style during that fight. Couldn't get that knockout there, but still got the win. Okay, whatever. So my final prediction. I wish every fight like this would end in a knockout. Therefore, the judges can't rob either fighter. But I'm going on a limb here. I'm going to say Terrence Bud Crawford by split decision. Terrence Bud Crawford by split decision. 2 of the judges are heavily favored in Canelo's corner. Tim Cheatham. And I think the other one's name is Weisfeld, I believe. So, Bud just got to convince 2 of them that he beat this man. Now, a knockdown would be nice. If Canelo gets reckless, like Errol Spence got reckless, and doesn't make any adjustments, I think Crawford can knock him out. Because, mind you, Terrence Crawford walks around at 175, 180 pounds, was cutting down to 147, was cutting down to 135. This time he only had to cut down to 168. So he's walking. He's fighting at his walk around weight pretty much tonight when he comes in rehydrated, ready to go. So hit the comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Tell at least 3 friends about me, and you always know it. When you're done with them educated fools, come to the corner where it's cool. Who are you guys picking? Who are you guys picking in this fight, and why? Love y'all. Did I say my tagline? I'm going to say it again. When you're done with them educated fools, come to the corner where it's cool. Kevin's Corner. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy it with your loved ones. Enjoy it with your friends. Or if you're chilling by yourself, order your pizza, get you some popcorn, and enjoy the night. Holla at y'all later. Love y'all. Peace. I'll be back hopefully later tonight with the post-fight analysis. This has been Kevin's Corner.